Hey everybody, this is Uncle P from Super Easy Forex, and so listen, I would just want to kind of talk about this. This is funny, but it ain't funny, but it's funny. Okay, so the question is, what does NFP, which for those who are brand new to trading, NFP stands for non-farm payroll. It's one of the biggest announcements typically in the Forex market because it announces the numbers of jobless claims in the United States. The reason that's important is because since the United States is one of the largest economies in the world, a lot of countries around the world are watching to see what our numbers are, to see the strength or the weakness of the largest economy in the world, and to see how stable it is. Okay, and then they move on there accordingly. In addition to that, for an example, I did some videos a while back on interest rates. And I told you guys that I heard from another fellow trader or a person who I learned a lot from. They said when the United States sneezes, other countries catch a cold. In other words, a lot of times other countries are following the lead of the United States since it's the largest economy. So what does the NFP and SEX have in common? Before I cover that, I want to say thank you to a couple of things. Number one, I want to say thank you to everybody who have joined, because your funds, by you joining, and can be verified before the scammers, complainers, whatever else, haters, okay? It can be verified. Just contact these companies, contact PayPal, thank you PayPal, because they actually handle all financial transactions for us. And so therefore you can check with them, but I want to say thank you for you joining the Super Easy Forex family, because with your help, here's the companies this week and last week that we actually supported. We don't say much about it, but we do support over 12 to 13 different nonprofit organizations. And the first one is Food for the Poor. They ran many places around the country are running out of food, so we support them. Invisible People, which you can contact the CEO. He know who I am. And so we support them. Invisible People, for those who don't know, is an organization that support those around the country who are homeless. And then we also want to thank the UNICF. Okay, UNICF stands for United Nations Children's Fund. Okay, all of these, you can find them on PayPal. You can make your own donations. You can contact them to verify whether we do or don't do it. I mean, I really don't care. I'm not here to prove anything, but I really just want to say thank you for what you're doing, because that's helping us to also support these organizations along with our own personal donations. And last but not least, I want to thank God, because like I told somebody the other day, the very amounts of money, the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars we donate week after week after week to different organizations, is the same amount of money that I used to pray and beg God for, because I couldn't even pay my bills. So it's good to be on the other side of it. All right. So anyway, with that being said, and by the way, one more thing before we get into the charts. I know a lot of people are hitting us up asking, when is the new indicator coming out? We're trying to launch it this month. Oh, what a beast it's going to be. This thing is going to be so much easier. Oh my God, you guys are going to love it. We already had it with the test group, and they're just killing the markets with it. So it should be out by the end of this month. Here's the deal. Only those who join now will have access to both indicator systems, the current triple arrow version, and then also if you want to join now before the release, when we do release it, we do not charge any extra money for those who's already a part of the Super Easy Forex family. We're giving you the additional new indicator at no additional cost. Okay, so if you join now, you'll have both systems. But when we roll it out, we're taking this whole old triple arrow system out of the way and just only having the new one. So if you want both, you need to join now. Okay, anyway, let's move on. So let's get to the charts. So let me show you guys this. This is so cute. Okay, watch this. So you see the triple O's came in, and this is the Euro USD, and I'm using this one because a lot of people trade the Euro USD. And so the Euro USD comes in right here on the triple arrows. It comes up and it's showing you it's going to do an upward move. So we weren't surprised on that before the news event. But here's what typically happens during the NFP week, and this is where it has a lot to do with sex. Okay, just hang with me and understand this. How many times were you ready to have sex with somebody, and then it took, you want to take them to dinner? If you're a guy, you want to take her to dinner, even though you're on lockdown now, so you're going to order in. You want to be real romantic. You pay a lot of attention to what you're wearing, how your hair is, what you smell like. You're doing all this thinking and chess moves in your mind and everything else. You know what I mean? And if you're a woman, oh, your hair looks real cute. Go ahead, hot stuff. You know, you just doing your thing. Your makeup is on point. Your curves is on right. Huh? You wearing them sexy heels, even though you're wearing them around the house because ain't nowhere to go during this COVID-19. But you get my point. So you do all this preparation. And then you go to bed with this person. And within about 30 seconds, they finish. You've been plotting for hours and sometimes days. Girl, you know, I'm going to get this outfit, da-da-da. You just plotting, oh, I'm going to call it, I'm going to do that. And all of a sudden, when the big time situation comes, within seconds is over. Okay? Get up off me, quick stuff. Okay? So here's the deal. Why is that important? Because the same thing happens in the Forex market. The whole week, like some of you guys, if this is your first week trading NFP, you notice that it's really choppy. Sometimes these markets can be really, really choppy. Let me show you something. Let me see. So this was 3 days ago. All right, let me pull this over. Okay, so going into it, as you can see, triple arrows came in. It was real smooth. But then every little thing, just jumpy, just jumpy, just jumpy. See, just jumpy, just, you know. And then triple arrows came in, and thank God for us, it worked out. But the point is, all of this movement all week long, markets are choppy, they jumpy, they sketchy. Every little thing is bothering them. And then all of a sudden, the morning of NFP, look what happens. This is the morning of NFP. Boop, boop. That's pretty much it. See, NFP used to be a huge, huge event. And I remember when I was trading back a while ago, you know, NFP, I mean, it would move the markets. Woof, woof. I mean, you see some stuff going on. So if you didn't know what was going on, you'd be very intimidated. Other people, they use the strategy of setting up what they call it, I think they term it in the stock market, call it straddle, basically, or something like that. Basically, you putting a trade on both sides of the fence, so if it shoots up, then it gets you, and you go for a few little scalp pips, and then boom, like this candle, I would have put a trade right here. If it come across this right here, then all of a sudden, if it come across this right here, this line right here, and it breaks it right here, I'll have my entry, take profit, and I'm out. If it dips below, then guess what? I have this here and that here, and I'm out. Okay? So when NFP is announced, you get these little spikes, then drop back the other way, and then look at what the candles do. It's all over. That's it. Wasn't much to it. So what's the point? Here's the deal. What you should learn is that, and here's on the 15-minute where you can really see the dramatic moves. You can see right here, shots up, shoots up, and then it came back down. That's on the 15-minute. It's a little more zeroed in, but you can see that it has this dramatic move that happens, and then it fizzles right back out again. So people are waiting for NFP all week long for it to do about 30 seconds worth of, you know, okay? So here's the lesson when you're trading news events. It is wise, especially during NFP, if you're not sure about what the market is doing, you are unfamiliar with how the whole trading week acts, it would be best for you to sit on the sidelines and take a break and just watch it for yourself. Okay? Just watch it. Or if you're going to trade it with small lot sizes up until the event, the day before, close out your trades or whatever. Don't hold them through NFP. And, you know, and then after that, guess what? If you were right, like here, the triple arrows told us, and let me bring this up on the chart so you can see it. Triple arrows told us it was going up, and sure enough, it did. It spiked up all the way up to the direction we knew it was going to go. And then after that, it just sideline fizzled out, and now the market's closed. So if you're not clear, don't take trades during those news events. One of the biggest flaws in this business, and I know and I understand how it works. I know that people have in their mind, hey, when this news events happen, guess what? I'm going to make a lot of money on this. And you can. But the majority of Forex traders are not that good. And so what happens is you try your strategy and it doesn't work out because you have maybe a stop loss too tight or whatever it was, and you end up blowing your account within seconds. See? So some people are very happy. And some people are disappointed, just like in sex. One person is cool, the other person is pissed. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. So do you want to be a part of that, or do you want to just trade when the markets are calm, normal, relaxed, you're not intense, you're not feeling some kind of way, and the markets are not feeling some kind of way? And therefore, it creates a harmonious situation for you to be able to take your trades in peace of mind and contentment, and the market itself is calm, peaceful, serene. Now, I know this is exciting stuff right here, but you know how many people blew their accounts this morning playing around with something that only took a few seconds? Something only took a few minutes? And they took all week long. So it's not worth it to me. Don't gamble with your account. This is business. Be a professional trader. If you're not sure about something, then just leave it alone. A lot of times I would close out my trades. I really would. I'll close out my trades, or I'll close out the majority of them, because I know that it will do this little spike move. Now, how far the spikes are going to be, I'm not sure. And so I'm not Nostradamus. So what I do is I just simply play accordingly. Hey, if I'm not sure and I'm in profit, let me just go ahead and take some money off the table. And, maybe I'll leave a little runner just in case I'm right, or the triple arrows are right. But if not, hey, no big deal. But don't gamble with your account, okay? You work too hard for your money, so don't just thrust it out there onto the market and start gambling because you've seen a new fancy idea on how to trade news events and you're not sure what you're doing. Just, hey, when in doubt, as I tell my students all the time, they ask me, hey, well, what about this setup? I'm not sure about this one. I ain't sure. I say it all the time. When in doubt, just stay out. All right, it's Mother's Day weekend, you guys, so make sure you celebrate the mothers out there. Have a great time, and I will talk to you guys and when I do the next video, maybe next week. All right, bye.